Hello everyone. Sorry for the delay. We are in for our vibe session. This is our fourth episode. We have we have different projects coming in our vibe session and then presenting the idea, workflows, even live demos, and answering the participants' questions. So today also we have two brilliant projects and actually three. We're gonna have working demos, and then we're gonna have like different questions. If you have anything, and as well as if you have like any other questions on HyperArc, Hyperion, or building on Laz AI, CLA, so this is your place to ask all those questions. So without further ado, let's start our first demo, which is MetaPay. So I'll be sharing a demo video now. As well as we have the participant as well as the uh, hackers who are building the MetaPay with us. So you can also uh, ask your questions and then they will be happy to answer them. Yeah. Without further ado, I'm sharing my screen. So we so yeah, here we go. We have a first demo, which is I couldn't find the MetaPace demo yet, so I will just play the Hypermind demo first, and then we can go ahead with MetaPay next. So we have the Hypermind demo, and like the teams from the Hypermind couldn't able to join, so we have the demo. You can leave if you have any questions on this demo or anything with the tech implementation. You can ask it, and we can make sure those questions are answered. Awesome. So we had an awesome demo of Hyperman here. I'll also post a link of this demo. So, do we getting any questions? Sorry. Yep. Are we getting any questions so far? No. Awesome. So this is one of the demo for today. So we also have another demo, which is from the MetaPay team. Yep. I'll bring the demo in a minute. Yep. I just missed the link that I had. Yep. Got it now. Uh, Aryan, can you confirm uh, is the demo that I shared for uh, the first demo I shared is not visible at all? Can anyone confirm in the comments? No. Okay. All right. So I'll present now. I'll also share that video again. All right. Is my screen visible now? Can you see the MetaPay demo in the YouTube? Can anyone confirm? Orion maybe? Not yet. Okay, let me check my settings. Whether if that could solve this. Uh, can you see the MetaPay now? I'll also check in the Twitter live stream. Okay, let me check what is the issue. I am presenting. Okay, it's just okay. I get it. Okay, got it. This should fix. Uh, can you see the MetaPay demo on YouTube now? If anyone can confirm my screen is visible, I could go forward. Let me check. Okay, so there's some issues from my side. Got it. Uh, let me get. I'm asking the MetaPay team to join us. All right. So they couldn't share it as well. Let me check. So this could be solved. Okay. It should be solved by now. So can you see the MetaPay YouTube video? Oh, got it. Okay. You can see now, I guess. Okay. Yeah. So let's continue with the MetaPay demo. So we have the MetaPay team. So I'll share the demo now. You can ask your questions and then they will answer it. I hope the whole day. I hope everyone saw it. Yeah, got it. Yeah, let's continue with the rest of the demo. We had an incredible demo from MetaPay. So if you have any questions regarding this, so you can drop it. And we have Kyuha Pyun, the founder of MetaPay, who'd be answering those. We don't have any questions. Cool. Yeah. So I'll play the previous demo again, as my screen was not sharing previously. So with that, we have our final demo, which would be, let me get it. Yeah. Let let's go to the next demo, which is Hypermind AI. Is my screen visible now for Hypermind AI? All right. Uh, yeah, yeah. Sorry for that. So we had the Habermind AI demo as well. So this is another cool project that showcased the utilization of Aleph with like training on their own data as well as getting the signals for trading. So this is something like any of us have, and we also had the MetaPay, which is just something like really curious to have this kind of a real world use case that reaches each and every individual. So it's really great to see these kind of projects that is in HyperAct, which might change like how we see and then use like different Web3 solutions. So something like so MetaPay even like can use some kind of a way to provide pensions and other government schemes as well as it plays like a major role for the income streams. So if you have like anything to add on that, Kyuha. And we are waiting for our final contestant for this vibe session, which is so yeah. So we have our last demo. So before that, I just want to like mention few things. One is we have a spotlight campaign, so that will that have a submission form that is circulating in the forum. So the participants of HyperHack go ahead and apply for it. So most hackathon projects uh, are dead at the end of the hackathon, or some of them are like the major reason for all of these hackathon projects are like the whole team is comprised of developers, obviously, and developers do have like little to no idea about marketing and how to market this product. So everyone is focused to just get bounties out of it or like build a cool product. So even like not money minded, but someone like wants to build a cool product, but there's a gap between like a hackathon project to like a product in real world. So we are trying to bridge that through our spotlight campaign. So how it works is like you fill out a form and then based on your progress within the hyperhack period, you will be allocated with $500 as a credit for marketing. So you can use that credit to market your uh, project as much as you want. Yeah, you can, Aryan. We would suggest you to have a separate marketer in your team, but if you're doing solo, you're welcome as well. And you can learn the skill we have, providing with a lot of resources for learning marketing and how the step-by-step marketing guides as well. You can pick up one of those and then you can learn it by the way and you can do it as well. So yeah, and we would suggest you to have a marketer on your team who just solely focus on this. So that in that case you can actually like spend your time on any other things and basically building it. So that was we suggested, but if you are just doing solo, you can do it as well. You can also find some people in the marketing guild. So we have marketing guild separately in our forum, just like a builders guild as well as operators guild. So you can find someone who is interested in your idea and want to help you market, and so you don't have to spend anything because we are providing you with $500 credit, and there is a criteria to that. So we will post about that in the forum again. So I'll give you some tease on that. You have to share your progress in the forum as a post. You have to like show what you have built so far in the hackathon and what is your progress so far with your live demo hosted URL. If it is hosted, we would really require that. And of course, your GitHub and so we will like go through the commits and everything. So based on your progress, we will select uh, the good projects for the spotlight campaign, and you can ask if you are like very new to marketing, so you have like no idea about it. So this would be a great chance. And then if you want to build it build your hackathon project into a product and then you want to become a founder, this is a great chance to like start your journey. And yeah, so we might have another update as well, which is battle testing phase. So we just had an announcement in the forum recently. I'll also post that here. So the battle testing phase is none other than the community testing. So you submit your product for community testing. So this is not for the final judging. So this is for you to uh, get initial users, test your product, get feedback. So community feedback is better than anything. So you can also build your community at the same time. You have your test users, you can have your well wishers in this space, and then have those people so you can sustain them, and then you can have those kind of users later. So you can just keep those users in your close circle. So this is your great place, and then you can also get feedback and improve your product. Like somebody can suggest you a UI improvement, or you can see how your API is performing or how your contracts are performing. So you can able to get a lot of feedbacks on tech implementation as well as you can get some ideas about like how you can take this narrative and how you can do the marketing and everything. So we would suggest you to apply for the battle testing phase as well. So we just posted it. I'll share that post here as well. Yeah, so those are the two announcements from us. One, as I mentioned, uh, regarding the Spotlight campaign, I would suggest like everyone to apply for it. So you can able to have a go at it. Mention that. So uh, there's still discussions going on. So in the end, before the judging, we'll have the announcement regarding it when whether we are having it or how we are gonna support our hyperhack projects after this, whether through any other grants or whether through incubator program. So there's a lot of chances for that, and so there's like no official announcements on any sort, but we are expecting. Like as much as so we can able to support the HyperArc projects in any other way. So with that, so those are the two announcements from my side, and so everyone in the discussions we have Q Hub. So if you have any questions, you can drop it in the comment sections for the MetaPay. And if you want to like look at the code base and everything, so I'll share the demo. You can able to email him. So there's a email mentioned here. You can able to email and then ask for the code base, and if you want to collaborate with them, you can able to do it. So yeah, I was mentioning about the MetaPay demo. So in the meanwhile, if you have like any questions regarding HyperHack or like Spotlight campaign or battle testing phase, you can ask now. Yep. Yeah. In the meanwhile, I would like to mention that uh, we have a workshop coming up in Thursday, so similar time, and you can also see. So tell us more about AI in Metis. So we have our own AI agent building framework, which is Aleph. I'll drop the SDK links for you to check out. So with Aleph, you can able to build AI agents, and so we also have working on Laz AI. So we have a separate track for C Alith. So C Alith is character Alith. So this is a separate track in Hyperion Hyperhack in which we have allocated 30K in funds for products building on Laz AI and using Alith. So this is a doc for Laz AI. You can check it out. So as I mentioned about the character Aleph, so you can able to build using Aleph, and then you can qualify for the 30K bounties based on the project's progress and then the implementation. So in order to mention few things about Laz AI, so this is the AI focused team. You can mention. I'll also already drop the links, so you can check out that. So this is like very AI focused to have a decentralized AI inferencing. We will have demos on AI inferencing either this Thursday or the upcoming week. So you can able to inference data, you can able to contribute data and get rewarded for that. So yeah, if you have any other questions, especially regarding Spotlight campaign, you can ask now. Like as well as regarding the battle testing phase as well. I'll drop the links for both. I'll also drop the data contributor link here. So if you have like if you researcher, if you have like private data and you can provide it and then get reward for that. So we have the data provider flow for Laz AI. As you have being a data provider and in any LLMs use the provided data, but we don't get like contributed for that. Like we don't have any other way of getting reward for the data that we are being provided. So that's what like Glass AI is fixing. So if you're a data provider, we have a concept called a data anchoring token (DAT). You will provide it with the NFT. So based on the holders and then based on the data that is being used, which we can track through the on-chain anchoring, you will be rewarded every time the data is being used. And we have a question. So yeah, so first question is how long does application for a Spotlight campaign last? So the deadline is July 15th. Yeah, I'll also drop that as well. You can check. Yep, dropping the link here. Yeah, so for the white paper, you can check out the Metis docs. I'll share the Hyperion docs as well as Last AI docs. So here we go for the Hyperion docs, and you can check out in the docs.metis.io as well. Oh, and then so how long is the application is open? So it is announced just 4 days ago, 5 days ago, and it will be open uh, till 15th, and then campaign starts exactly on July 15th, and then and it goes up to August 11th. To give you exact days, the application period will be up to July 8th. So the application will be closed on July 8th, and then the review period starts. So we have a review period of July 9th to 15th, and the campaign starts on July 15th, and it ends on August 1st. Sorry. And any other questions? Yeah, so what makes LLM in Metis different than any other LLM provider? To be more specific, so Metis is like a wider ecosystem. We have Laz AI. So Metis have like Andromeda, Hyperion, and now we have Laz AI. So each have like a different narrative. So Hyperion is more about faster execution, parallel processing. Uh, but Laz AI is the AI narrative where the data contributor will be rewarded for the usage of data, and you can also do able to do like private AI inferencing. So you can inference the data, and then everything happens, and then all the data will be private. You provide the data, you get a DAT. So DAT, as I mentioned, is a data anchoring token. and you'll also get reward for when your data is being used. And think about it, in the all the existing LLMs, even ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, any LLM you can take it. So all of them are using public data. Someone writes a blog, or someone provides some data in a website, or like some research paper someone publish. All these data, that is what like all these LLMs being trained on. And there's like no reward is being provided back to the actual data contributor. So without these data, none of these LLM will be good enough. Just consider like the code generation part of the LLM itself. So how it even got trained? It got trained through like GitHub and then Stack Overflow mainly. So without someone like pushing a public repositories in the GitHub, there's like no possibility of having a code generation using LLM. So so that is what like differs Last AI from any other AI chains. So we are providing the decentralized execution of AI. So this is where the data contributor is being provided as well, the data contributor is being rewarded. So if I use data contribute if I being like AI agent builder, I use some data hosted in Last AI. So I pay something. So there's like uh, it's not just a market. It's not like a marketplace where you can just buy the data. It is more like a decentralized usage of data, where if you use on the actual provider actually get paid. So that is the major vision. So this is just a idea. So the vision is expand, um, and I will also like drop few links on the white paper. And we have another question. So any advice to ace hyperhack? So I would suggest you like to think about not just building like a hackathon project here, because this is more we consider like more of the project that could lead to become as a product. So uh, more of a, as we have like spotlight campaign especially for that, because we want to see like what the actual users really like to have. So those kind of decentralized applications, so that have uh, like a lot of chances to win, and utilizing the chain's benefits. If you're building on Hyperion, so utilize the major narratives of chain uh, like parallel processing, like you can execute faster transaction, you can execute the TPS. So if you can able to utilize the major features of chain, and if you are building on Calit, have the like a better implementation of Calit, you can able to use Aleph. And so Calit is the narrative, and Aleph you can able to, so Aleph is a SDK that have uh, you can use it in Python, Rust, or Node.js. So basically, like the mostly used frameworks, you can use in any of that. In such way, you can build like any of the application, and you can integrate Aleph. In that way, you could able to uh, qualify for the Calit bounty, Calit track. So I would suggest like you can still build on both Hyperion and Laz AI. So the major thing you should think of in your mind is the proper narrative, as well as how this provides value for the user. And we have the marketing campaign as well. So those all of those will have points. Your technical implementation, your community testing, how you are involved within the community, and how many users using. So your Google Analytics, number of footfall within your website, unique wallets connected. So how many? So basically your social growth is something that we really look at. So even marketing campaign have a good shot for you to win this hackathon. You can learn it, and then you can able to build your socials, not your like own social. It's mainly for the your product social. In such way, you have like a crack at building a good product, and in terms also have a shot at winning the hyper hack. Cool. So do you have any other questions? All right. If we don't have any other question, I think we can wrap up the session. Thanks for joining, and thank you, Shuha. And if you have any questions related to Spotlight campaign, battle testing phase, if you have any struggles with building with Alec, you can DM me, and you can also join our community. I'll paste the community link here. You can ask your questions over here. Either me or our other DevRel members would get back to you as soon as possible. And we have our workshop coming up on Thursday, same similar time, as well as every Thursday we will have the workshop, and we have our next vibe session episode 5 on next Tuesday. So excited to see in more projects, more exciting projects showing their demo. So with that, we can wrap up this session. Just to give a reminder about Spotlight campaign as well as battle testing phase. Yeah, go ahead and then apply for both, and then start like having the narrative for the product. So you can able to like manage if you're like building your on your own and also like need to manage your marketing. I would suggest get some help from Marketing Guild, get someone in the team, so it will be like much easier for you. Yeah. Do we have any last questions? And by the way, if you wanna come in the um, vibe session, we'll circulate a form in the forum. You can also apply to that, so it will be your chance to show your demo and talk about your idea. Awesome. Um, have a good day, guys. Bye bye.